Welcome to our modern Dayfarer Backpack review. This bad boy is an everyday carry meant for work and gym. It's sleek looking, it's got some premium materials, but is it worth the $180 price tag? We're about to find out. My name is Aaron Radcliffe with Nomads Nation, and we do the best freaking backpack reviews on the web. If you like backpacks, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let's go. Let's talk about some specs with the modern Dayfarer Backpack. It comes in one color, black. There is an X50 upgraded version, which comes in a pretty sweet camo. The capacity ranges from 18 to 22 liters, depending on what you do with this top magnet latch. We'll talk about that a bit later. It comes in weighing 2.4 pounds, and the price, as mentioned, is around 160 to 180 US dollars. Okay, now let's chat about the style of this backpack. When I got this bad boy in the mail, new package delivered to me, I'm gonna be real honest. I opened it up and I wasn't necessarily blown away by it. Not in a bad way. I don't think the style of this thing is bad. In fact, I think it looks quite sleek, quite smart. But my first impression was like, it's kind of like, it's like a backpack that I've seen done. It's black, it's sleek, it's ballistic nylon. And what's quite interesting about the style is that as opposed to like a rounder shape, the modern Dayfarer backpack has like a little bit of a boxiness to it, which does serve a functional purpose, which I will explain soon. Okay, next up, let's chat about some of the materials of the modern Dayfarer backpack. Exterior material, we have this sleek, yet smooth, yet durable Cordura ballistic nylon. This backpack also features some premium hardware, most notable this Fidlock magnet buckle right here. Woo! Fidlock rocks. All the plastic hardware is made by Duraflex. They are one of the best hardware companies in the land. So yeah, going over the materials is quite interesting because it's got all the big players. It's got YKK, it's got Duraflex, Fidlock, Cordura. These are some of the more ubiquitous names in backpack material making, manufacturing, but it's a testament to the durability and the premiumness of the modern Dayfarer backpack. Okay, next up, let's chat about the comfort, because if there was a point that I just want to make about this backpack that I'm not super stoked about, is the comfort. It's just that it's different. Because comfort comes down to two things, shoulder straps and back panel. The shoulder straps, fine. Nothing to complain about these bad boys. Great padding, great feel, decent breathability. Shoulder straps are great. But let's talk about the back panel. So we have the Air duffel pack right here, and look at its padding. One side, other side, nothing in the middle. Same here, nomadic. We've got the same sort of typical build. One side and the other side, there's not like a little like rounded one right here. This is the way that most backpack moldings on the back panel are designed. Modern Dayfarer, though, is breaking the mold. See what I did?
I quit.
What I'm referring to is that there's actually three different molds here. There's the two on the side, which are common, but then you got this guy on the bottom right here, which is a little less common. So I want to emphasize this bag is not uncomfortable, just the molding is a little bit different and it just might take a little bit getting used to, but you will get used to it, but it is a little bit different. Keep it in mind. Okay, let's dive into this bad boy, talk about the front. We've got a quick access pocket right here. This pocket's quite nice. I put things like phone in there, sunglasses. It's a good spot for a notebook. This is also, we got a PU coated YKK zipper, smooth experience. Nice little pocket. You're not gonna be able to fit a lot in there. It's a bit tight, but it's good for flatter objects, such as these. We've got some external attachment points here, so if you wanna hook a carabiner onto there or just clip something on, these are useful to have. One thing about the front with the style is I'm not crazy about the way that this little flap just sort of dangles right there. I feel like the bag looks so chic and so tight and so sexy, and then you just got this little just like blowing in the wind. It looks a little cheap to me in comparison to how sexified the rest of the pack is. But it serves a functional purpose because let's go ahead and talk about this front clip because it's so important for the identity of the backpack. Now, I've reviewed a lot of backpacks that have clips like the Wandered Perverki or the Boundary Supply Prima system with its two fidlocks. This one's quite functional because it comes on and off real simply. You can just one hand this. You saw that? This magnet is strong, it's durable, and like I said, it can help you go from 18 to 22 liters. But notice that if you are going to 22 liters, it's not gonna quite look as sexified. I think it's nice and tight with its 18 liters. Maybe pop it into 20 mode, but if you go to 22, man, you're crazy. A few other materials to talk about. Obviously the Cordura nylon is right here. We also have some sort of like tarpaulin right here, which gives it a smooth, sort of shiny look. Actually, I kind of like how these two materials play off of each other. And then on the bottom, we have like a 900D, like waterproof type material. That's great in case your bag falls into a puddle. Nice to know that it will stay dry. Let's use this to transition from front to middle. Now this bag is marketed as a gym/work backpack. And this is the gym part, is this guy right here, YKK zipper, and kaboom, we have a shoe compartment. This shoe compartment can fit up to a size 14 men's shoe. The cool thing about shoe compartments is that if you go to the gym, they're a godsend. And if you ever need to throw your shoes in there for any other reasons, it's awesome to have. But if you don't, you just zip this up and you really kind of forget that it even exists. Moving on to the water bottle. Really cool water bottle solution here. We've got a nice sleek solution with this zipper. Zipper closed, nice and tight. Zipper open, we have a water bottle. We have a 1 liter Nalgene here, and oh, it also fits. I didn't think that was gonna work. It's actually a really surprising capacity then, because when the zipper is closed, it looks like it's nothing, but pretty sweet water bottle container. Side handle, pretty common. Nylon webbing with a little bit of foam inside for a little bit of padding. It's basic, but it works. Switching sides, though, let's talk about my personal favorite part and most interesting and just coolest part of the modern Dayfarer backpack. This side pocket. It looks like nothing, but like a magician, I'm gonna show you, we've got an entire compartment in there. I haven't seen a side pocket quite like this, and it is amazing for its functionality. I am in love with everything that's going on here. Let me tell you why. Running from the top to the bottom, we've got a keychain right here. This is made from a premium aluminum material. Feels nice. And then we got 2 elastic pockets. These pockets, nice materials, silky, elasticy, and they're great for just storing stuff. I keep my more quick access stuff here. I'll explain why in a second. As you're walking down the street, you're like, oh, I wanna pop in my earphones, listen to some jams. 1, 2, you're in. The accessibility of this pocket is next level. I absolutely adore it. It's really easy to get into, really easy to put back, like it's great. And it's equally as awesome when you get home, gotta grab your keys, do one of these, open, you unclip, grab your keys, and you are good to go. And Tab just brought up a great point, like these keys, they're hanging right here from the top. That makes them easier to access. And it's just like, they're there, you know where they are. Like a lot of times the bags will put them on the bottom or they'll bury them. This is where your keys should be. Phenomenal job on this side pocket, modern Dayfarer, phenomenal job. Now let's get inside the main compartment. Now typically with top loaders, sometimes they kind of suck because the stuff at the top is easy to get, stuff at the bottom is hard to get. So sometimes they'll have like side pockets or back access. Modern Dayfarer did a really interesting thing. We've got these zips on either side, which allow you to open it up. All right, I got a jacket in here, a few things, got a computer charger, umbrella, extra deodorant. Starting at the top right here, we've got a mesh pocket. Mesh is great because it's see-through. I don't love this material, it's a little sticky, but the pocket itself is quite functional. I keep like some of my e-cig stuff in here. This is the stuff that I want to access quickly because it's on the top so it's easier to grab. This is like what I keep for like the backups. I've really enjoyed recently with my everyday carry, like carrying like a little like medicine cabinet basically. So I have things when I need them. I've got eye drops, I got a spare mask, I've got some Panadol, you know, like, so this kind of works as like my little medical center. The actual main compartment, pretty spacious. We have the shoe compartment right here, but like I said, if you don't use it, you won't even notice its existence. And then on the back section right here, we have like a little panel. This pocket's quite cool too. It's got a decent functionality to it. It's kind of just like a throw-all. It got this little elastic band right here. It's not super padded. I mean, you can keep like a tablet in there if you want, but you know, I wouldn't keep like a tablet without a case. That's the word I was looking for, case. Tough word. So this is just good for anything throw-all. Throw things that you need in there, extra clothes. Gym towel, man. Throw your gym towel in there. Actually, that's a really good idea. Gym towel would be great. I quite like the interior materials here. This is all made from Cordura, the same company that makes the exterior ballistic nylon. It feels very silky, very premium, and I like the fact that it's this light gray color. It means that it creates like a highlight effect on the inside of your bag, which makes it easier to find your gear. Overall, with the middle of this backpack, I have literally nothing to complain about. The functionality is really impressive. Finally, let's chat about the back of the pack. First up, we have a PU coated zipper up here, which gives you access to the laptop container. I quite like this laptop compartment. Let me tell you why. First of all, laptop slides in quite nicely. The real test though is to see if it can fit this tab laptop. We call this the Beast. Can it pass the Beast test? Oh yes. Oh no. Oh, it's a close call. Oh my God, that's tight. It can barely handle the Beast. Modern Dayfarer says it can fit up to a 16-inch though, so as long as you've got something smaller than a 16-inch laptop, you should be fine. I do like this compartment for one reason too. Although it's tight, it doesn't pretend to be something that it's not. It reminds me of the Peak Design Everyday Backpack laptop compartment, which has like a couple of extra pockets in there, and you're like, oh cool, I can use those. But when the laptop's actually in that compartment, those pockets are basically useless. This one doesn't lie. You put your laptop in there, you close it up, and you move on with your life. I like that kind of transparency. We've got a top handle right here. Yet again, basic sort of nylon webbing as it is on the side with a little bit of foam padding. It's pretty ordinary. It's interesting how big it is. Often a top handle will be like a little bit smaller, like something like that maybe. But I'm indifferent. We already talked about the shoulder straps and the back panel, but I'll just highlight again, really comfortable on the shoulder straps. Just the back panel is a little strange to me. It's a little different. It's not uncomfortable. It's just interesting is all. One of my also favorite features about this backpack is this guy right here, hidden wallet pocket. I love hidden wallet pockets. I like it for two reasons. One, for the safety, okay? If you're wearing the backpack, ain't nobody stealing nothing from here. They might be able to grab something from the outside, but like this is pressed against your back. It's safe. And the second reason why I like it is the functionality. You're at 7-Eleven, you're grabbing a coconut water, do one of these wallets, you grab it, got it, good to go. I love that. This is a fantastic wallet compartment, and it's a YKK PU coated zipper, so it will keep your dollar bills dry. We've got a few more external lash points here in case you want to clip things onto it. I don't know, I never use the lash points myself, but if you like lash points, then yet again on the shoulder strap too, we've got some more like lash points that you can clip things onto. Moving down the shoulder strap, the Duraflex hardware right here, really smooth experience. Actually feels great. We've got a web holder right there, AKA the dangle stopper. Yeah, and also, I know this is kind of a weird thing, but I wanted to bring it up. This webbing on the bottom of the shoulder strap feels great and smooth. It just feels really smooth. I've never nerded out on shoulder strap webbing before, but cool webbing job, bro. Two more things. We've got another hidden pocket right here on the shoulder strap where you can put something like a debit card. I think shoulder strap pockets are pretty cool. A great place to keep like maybe like a bus pass or a train card. Maybe even a couple extra bills, just like some spare cash in case you're an idiot like me and you lose your wallet. But it's just a nice backup to have. And finally, if you are a luggage person, the back panel pulls out a little bit, which means that you can then put this onto your luggage like a luggage pass-through holder, slide the handle over the bag. All right, let's wrap this review up by talking about the overall pros and the overall cons of the modern Dayfarer backpack. Overall pro number one is going to be the next level functionality. Whether it's this side pocket that I'm in love with, or the hidden wallet pocket that I'm in love with, or the pretty dope like shoulder strap pocket right there, like this bag has incredible features, but they're designed in a way that gives you ultimate functionality. Pro number two is that even though this bag is very well designed and uses premium materials, Cordura, Duraflex, YKK, Fidlock, it's only like 180 USD. It's still pricey, but it's not as pricey as like Nomadic or Peak Design, where their backpacks can be $300. All things considered, this backpack is actually kind of a steal. And the third pro is going to be actually the overall like boxy sort of shape to it. It's a little bit more like masculine, but it's a little bit more noticeable. It's just different, and I think it's got an overall cool vibe, and it actually helps with the functionality of the backpack as well, sort of giving it some shape. But cons. Con number one is that I feel like in all of its boxiness, this guy should stand up straight by itself. but it doesn't. I wish it did. Con number 2 is, I gotta admit, I don't love this thing just kind of flapping around. Like, it's just like a really cheap nylon band, and it's like these premium materials and fidlock and cordura, and then like flappy little nylon band. And the third con is going to be the strange feel of the back panel. These guys, awesome. This guy just kind of, it feels a little strange sometimes. And one more con that Tav just pointed out, which I totally forgot about, is because it is sort of like a top-loading roll top, if you're not careful and you're just snapping this in, these sides are gonna be popping out like this. Ugh, that's gross. Granted, you just need to put a little bit extra TLC into it. Make sure that you kind of close it in like this. And then it's nice and smart, but you're always gonna have a little something poking out. As long as you close it in, it's not gonna be too bad, but it's something to be aware of. All right, let's talk about who the modern Dayfarer is for and who it's not for. This bag is definitely for you if you're like a gym work person and you want a modern, sleek looking backpack. It's got the ventilated shoe compartment for your gym life. It's got the nice laptop compartment for your work life. And it's got that modern, sleek, and sexy look. If that sounds like you and you're going to make a purchase, please use the links in our description and make sure that you get the best price and it helps support our channel. This backpack is also for you if you're looking for a backpack that has a perfect blend of snazzy features without being overkill. There's some cool ass pockets, some sweet ass hidden features in here, but it's not like too much. I think it's just that perfect little sweet spot. If that sounds like you, please use the links below in the description if you are going to make a purchase. And finally, this is the backpack for you if you're looking for sort of a premium backpack, but aren't quite willing to pay like a peak design, nomadic premium price. Those backpacks are like $100 more. Do I think that they're worth it? Sure, if you got the money. But if you're looking to save $100 and you want an experience that is almost to that standard, Modern Dayfarer is your guy. If that sounds like you, please use the links below. They're updated monthly to make sure that you get the best price. But let's talk about who this backpack is not for. This is not the backpack for you if you're looking for a gym/work pack, but you need a little bit more capacity. Remember, this is 18 liters that can expand to 22 liters, but the 22 is like a little, it's not gonna work really well. If you need something that's closer to like the 25 liter mark, check the links below. I've got an amazing gym/work/urban everyday carry backpack down there, which is a bit more capacity. This is not the bag for you if you are a photographer. Is that right, Tav?
Yeah, I'm right.
Tav agrees. He's wearing the hat. He's in charge. Reason being, while it's got a sweet ass look to it, it doesn't have the functionality of a photography backpack. Photography backpacks, you want quick access to the side panels so you can grab your DSLR out, pop a shot back in, put it back in, and you're good to go. This bag does not have that. If you are in the market for a sweet ass photography bag, check the links below. We've got some cool ass photography bags down there. Check the links below. And finally, this is not the backpack for you if you need like a backpack that's super hardcore with organization for all of your tech gear. I think that this backpack can make it work for sure, but if you're the type of person who has like Bluetooth mouse, Bluetooth keyboard, laptop stand, and you got the whole like digital nomad setup, I don't think this is the best option on the market. The best option on the market you can find in the links below. Check it out. As always, it is a pleasure doing a backpack review for you guys. If you found this review useful, please, the best way to support the channel is to like the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And most importantly, if you do make a purchase, please use the links in the description. It gets you the best price. It keeps our channel running. It's the best of both worlds. And also, if you got this backpack, it's so interesting. Like, we've realized a lot of people that watch these reviews already own the packs and they're looking for like more information on how to use it. So if you already own this pack, comment below. What's your experience been like so far? Do you also agree the side pocket rocks? Do you also agree it sucks that it can't stand upright? Why? It would have been so cool. Let us know in the comments below and we'll see you guys next time.